Hi everyone, Morten Aastad here. Welcome to my channel and welcome to yet another unboxing. But before I start with that, I thought I would give a channel shout out. This is a channel that probably doesn't need my shout out, but I'm doing this in part to show my appreciation of the videos that he makes. So head on over to Jeff Witcher. I wish I had Jeff's confidence in his, dry humor, let's call it. Jeff have been making lately these rock and roll casualties videos, which I have really appreciated, and slightly painful, some of them, in a good bad way, because a lot of these rock stars have meant a lot to me, and it's been a walk down memory lane of people who have passed away way too soon, or in manners that were definitely not befitting their personalities and so on. So yeah, really enjoyed these videos and all the other stuff you make over there, Jeff, and keep them coming. So at the start of this week, I went out and I was going to go to the record store and look for one record and buy some plastic sleeves, record sleeves, and because I had been a good boy and I hadn't bought any records for, or been to a record store for close to 2 weeks. And well, of course, when I left that record store, I didn't leave with one record, I left with two, and I told myself, well, no more this week. There's a couple of record fairs coming up in a week or two that I'm going to see if I can go to. They are out of town, so we'll see. But yeah, that's enough. But then yesterday, I was sitting at Starbucks, and I did the usual mistake. I started, looking into some record stores' websites, and I went into Platekompaniet. And one of the reasons I went into Platekompaniet is that they have a wish list, and I went in there to remove the two records that I had bought in a different record shop on the Monday. And while I was going through that list, I came across a record I wanted for a few weeks now. I don't know how long ago it came out. And I see a red line across the usual price and another price underneath with something they called, and I was a little bit confused. It was called the BMG sale. I didn't understand what was the BMG sale, and what up to 60% off. And then I checked that record that I really wanted, and it was half the price. Now it costs in Norwegian silly money as lower than some of the lowest stuff I've seen online from the big bad abroad outside of Norway. And I just capitulated right there and there, because I also saw that they had a copy of that record in their physical record store, the one and only one they have left in Norway, because this used to be a chain of stores, Platekompaniet. So yeah, I went down there and I picked it up. They had to double check because the price tag was the regular price, and because they were also a little bit, really? We haven't had this for more than a couple of months, and now it's like half the price. Because they didn't quite understand what the BMG sale was either, but it turns out that it was records from BMG were being sold at between 40 to 60% reduction. So this one was 50%, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, let's have a look at it, shall we? There it is. Dio, the studio albums, 1996 to 2004. And there's the BMG in question. And you're thinking, this is the original price they were selling it for, 2,290 Norwegian kroner. And you're thinking, Dio? Morten really mentioned him before, and I've been listening to Dio since knowingly, probably since I was about 14 years old, so quite a while. And I have all his studio albums now. I think a couple of them pretty old CDs on CD, and of course I have his Rainbow stuff, and I have his Black Sabbath stuff, all three iterations of it. And I really love the guy. And I recently saw the film. Was that on Prime? I don't remember now. And that stirred up some, fondness of good old Ronnie there. And I know. Before you do this towards me, I don't own a Dio T-shirt. Okay. Oh, jeez. I knew that would come. No. We have. Oh, before we do that, we have. So these are his 4 last albums, Dio albums. It's Angry Machines, Magica, Killing the Dragon, and Master of the Moon. And I think these are the same, as far as sound and everything goes, as the ones that came out on CD and maybe vinyl a while back. I did get those deluxe, sort of deluxe. Oh, I can show you. 1 second. Yeah, so just quickly, here are my Dio CD collection. This is sort of the odd one out. It's an old copy of Lock of the Wolf. And then I got these really nice deluxe editions that came out of the first albums. So there's Holy Diver, Last in Line, Red Heart, and Dream Evil. And then they released Magica in a deluxe edition like this one. Not a million miles away from those others. But then a year or two later, they released it and these in this nice format. This book format. So I got this cover of Killing the Dragon, which annoyed me a little bit because I prefer the other one, but they didn't have this version of it in the shops, in the other cover, so I got that one. And finally, Master of the Moon. So I didn't get the Magica one in these, which how we are, us record collecting people. We get annoyed by such things, but them's the breaks. So anyway, guys, let's have a look at this beauty. So I think I'm gonna try and keep the shrink wrap on here for now. So again, you just have to see it with a bit of a shine or glare. So the studio album's 1996-2004 limited edition box set also includes a rare 7-inch single of Elektra, originally intended for the never released Magica 2. So there's Magica. There's the gatefold. So this is a 2 LP set. Now, it is a dark, deep blood red with like smoke in it. Looks really great. Especially up against the window. Second record. Here we are. And here's the 7-inch. Ooh. So it seems to be the same on both sides. Ooh, very nice. There's my favorite color. So it's slightly out of order here, but here's Angry Machines. I think it's easy to say, you know, my least favorite album cover of his. It just, yeah, they look angry, but I don't think it kind of holds up to his level of artistry. This artwork, to be honest. I mean, neither do I think that the Wolves cover is very nice, but in a pinch, I think this would be my least favorite. Not the music though. There's the inner sleeve. Oh. Sort of a industrial waste color. Something Chevy Chase stepped in the second Fletch film. Fletch Lives. Can you name the factories that aren't in New Jersey? Next up, Killing the Dragon with, as I said, the cover I would have preferred to have on my CD, and now I have it on vinyl, so that's cool. So now I can say I have both. Kind of odd thing that some you see on a lot of heavy metal bands sort of later on in their career, like Saxon, when they get on these, let's call them lesser record labels, where you get sort of artwork like this, which is great, and then it gets interrupted by slapping on a band photo on the back like that. Yeah, not a huge fan of that stylistically, but you know, move all this around and then put a band photo here, for example. And there's that other cover again. Of course, I forgot to show you the vinyl, and that industrial sludge on the previous put me off maybe. But here is the Killing the Dragon vinyl. Very cool. And finalmente we have Master of the Moon, which was his final studio album as Dio. Great artwork. And yeah, better back on this cover, I think. And again, we have the same inner sleeve art on all of these, and this is another great one. And let's check out the vinyl on Master of the Moon. Ooh, yes, of course. Had to be that color for the moon, right? Well done, BMG. Very nice. Very cool. And finally with the wonderful Dio logo there. Am I... is my wallet happy? No. Am I happy I got this and at this price? You betcha. So even though my wallet is probably saying what they say up in there in Minnesota, Hufta, I'm very happy about this. Loved Ronnie James Dio, and yeah, now I just gotta work my way back and get all his other studio albums on vinyl as well. Typical. Why do I keep putting myself in these situations? Anyway, guys, thank you if you've been watching up until now, and coming with me on my unboxing journey of this great man's latter career work. And yeah, again, wonderful artwork. And I don't have, of course, the original covers, so I can't sort of hold them up against that and see how the quality of this is graphically. But yeah, look good to my old guy eyes. So anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. If you could please click like, that helps my channel, and if you want to subscribe, that makes me happy. Hope to see you soon in another video. Bye.